By the end of this story, everything would change. A single bullet whizzed past Russ McKamey's head as he worked in his yard, a chilling reminder that some people didn't like what went on inside the walls of McKamey Manor. But first, let me tell you how it all started. In the heart of San Diego stood an unassuming house known as McKamey Manor. It was no ordinary haunted attraction. This place demanded a 40-page waiver signed by anyone who dared to enter. Some called it torture, others extreme entertainment. But one thing was clear: those who went inside never left unchanged. Russ McKamey, the enigmatic owner and creator of these twisted experiences, had built his reputation on pushing people's limits like no other haunted house could. His manor wasn't just a place for scares, it was a journey into darkness where participants willingly signed away their rights to sue if they got hurt or worse. But not everyone came out the same way they went in. People like Laura Mulligan and Stephanie Brotherton were left with more than just bruises and cuts. They carried emotional scars that wouldn't heal. They claimed the manor subjected them to excessive abuse, despite signing a waiver that allowed for any kind of torture. Laura's experience began like many others. She was blindfolded and led into the darkened corridors of McKamey Manor. The sounds of chains rattling, screams echoing, and cold metal against her skin created an atmosphere so intense it felt real too real. She described being stripped naked in a freezer-like room, subjected to freezing temperatures and electric shocks that left her body trembling uncontrollably. Stephanie Brotherton had signed up for the extreme experience, but nothing could have prepared her for what awaited inside those walls. The manor staff pushed her beyond physical and mental limits, leaving her with deep emotional trauma she struggled to overcome long after the tour ended. Yet, despite these accounts, McKamey maintained that his participants signed up knowing full well what they were getting into. He believed in pushing people's boundaries, testing their courage and endurance against the horrors he crafted meticulously over years of experience. What drove him to create such an intense and controversial attraction? For Russ McKamey, it was all about creating a unique experience that would live on long after he was gone. "I like keeping it a secret," he said. "If you saw everything, it'd be like any other haunted house." The manor's location changed over the years, from San Diego to Tennessee and now Alabama, but its reputation followed closely behind. People signed petitions, filed police reports, even sent death threats in attempts to shut it down. Yet McKamey remained undeterred. Can you imagine willingly signing away your rights to sue for injuries or worse? What would you do if you found yourself trapped inside a place where the line between entertainment and torture was blurred? Back at that moment outside his yard, Russ McKamey felt the cold steel of the bullet whoosh past him. It served as a stark reminder that not everyone saw his creation as just another haunted house attraction. But he continued undeterred, fueled by the desire to keep his manor's mystery alive. By now, you must be wondering what happened next. Did McKamey Manor survive its critics? How did Russ respond to the threats and challenges? If this story has piqued your interest, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of our upcoming stories. Join us as we continue unraveling the mysteries of one of America's most controversial haunted attractions. And remember, whether you agree with what goes on inside those walls or not, McKamey Manor remains a testament to pushing boundaries and creating unforgettable experiences, good or bad. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.